everybody, it's Jules here with Beanie.
Hello.
And welcome back to another episode of the Monday Night Wass and the one and only Brobna. And today we have a super special battle report for you because we are going deep, deep underground, baby, as we play another of the amazing campaign missions that are found in the Darktide miniatures game. So get ready for all of your miscreants, your zealots, your big fat dum-dum ogres, and of course your sexy sniper veterans, because we are going to be crushing Nurgle and all of their forces. So here we are on another ruined sector far beneath Brobna in an unnamed city. Ooh, Metropolis Hive, ooh, Necromunda, ooh, etc, etc.
Like Terminus or something?
Yes, it's meant to be Terminus, yes. But we're converting it slightly.
Oh, okay, cool.
And we are playing the second mission found in the book, the campaign, which is called Scan and Upload. So today what we are doing is we have got a lovely little servo skull friend here who's joined our kill team, and he's going to be helping us scan these objectives. We've given them a shuffle. We don't know what number is underneath each one, and we need to find where objective number 1 is by ending his move on top of one of them to search it. And once we found that, we've got to get off this side of the board going that way. Every member has to get off the board in order to succeed the mission. It's basically like grab what intel we can and get the hell out of there.
What if one of them is dead?
That doesn't count. Technically it's only if he makes it off, but it does say, the game say, keep playing until all remaining operatives are off the table.
Okay.
So there we go. So at least we're going to try to get everyone off.
Okay, good. I just wanted to clarify.
We'll drag their bodies over. Now, we're keeping the same characters that we had in our previous episode. If you've not watched that, then you can go follow the link or check out the channel for that one. We had a great time with our lovely, big, thick-headed Ogren over here, who was amazing at doing damage when he charges in. He's got incredible defense because he can re-roll one of his defense dice when he's attacked, and he can also take damage for another person in the team if he's standing next to them. And when he's got 14 wounds, you know he is a big beef.
Tank.
Big beef blobber, that guy over there. We've got the Zealot over here, who is incredible in combat, thanks to the Priestly Blessing, allowing them to re-roll 1 dice in their attack step, also adding 1 to their attacks and damage characteristics of the Chain Blade, and with Reap doing half of the amount of damage for every successful attack to people around it. The Zealot really is not to be messed with. Now that's Beanie's side of the force, because he's going to be controlling both of these. I've gone for the more sort of curated support characters over here. My Psyker has a ability to remove 6 damage from there, so a nice little medic infield thing, which is fantastic.
Lovely.
I can also do some ignoring damage if I get shot, which is great because the Psyker definitely attracts a lot of attention. I can also cast Shroud onto people around on our team, which gives them the benefit of cover and means they can't be shot, which is fantastic. I will need to double check to see if this could apply to the lovely little servitor skull over here, because that would be very helpful going forward. And of course I've got a lovely smite power over here, which is pretty brutal. And speaking of brutal, you better hold on to your nuts, because he's going to shoot them from 100 pints away. Pints? Points? I don't know what I'm on about. 100 yards away.
You sound like you've had 100 pints
I
at this
have
point.
indeed. He's got a telescopic sight, my veteran. He's very good at shooting. He's really good at shooting people unless I roll badly, which, to be honest, is every single dice game we ever play.
Well, that's what we do.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, that's not true with you, actually, Mr. I roll all of the 6s to the point at which you won more time with no effort.
It's very true, very true. But also, we're using a nice little tiny dice today, which is great for my hands. And look at that, I've managed to miss with everything so far, which is great. Now, our little friend over here, who we need to get onto the different objectives, he only has 1 wound. He has no attacks, and he has no ability to save or prevent damage either, so we have to keep him alive. Now, luckily for us, he can only be shot or attacked if he is in the hex that is adjacent to an enemy over here, or he's 3 away from a sharpshooter, which luckily for us, there isn't in this. However, we are going up against Poxwalkers that will respawn on these points at the end of each initiative deck round, and Mobian troopers who are going to try and stop us with their las guns and their gun butts.
And most importantly, his name is Sammy the Servitor, and the Ogrin loves him.
Yeah, they are best buds over here because they're 2 giant skulls. Now, we do have to be careful of one guy in this kill zone, which is, of course, Flenny. Flenny the Flenser.
Oh, no.
He's back again. So hopefully we can survive and avoid his wrath. But yes, anyway, that's the setup for today's match.
These tokens, is that where they will be ingressing upon us with their stabbiness?
I didn't know, I couldn't find another token to represent this, and I didn't want to forget, but these tokens here basically show where the Poxwalkers will be arriving from, and at the end of every single time we finish this deck of initiative cards, we find out which 2 of the 4 one Poxwalker is going to be put on to a maximum of 6.
Crabulous.
So we can't stop the horrible, stinky tide of Nurgle's forces, but we can stem them if we shoot and burn and punch and kick and just yell nasty words too. Enough. So,
Crumbum!
so let's get on and beat up these crumbums. So my friends, let's kick things off by finding who has the first activation, and it is Darktide Mobian Trooper number 3, and we are going to go from 1, 2, 3 over here. That means it's Flenny! No! Which means that he's going to use a shoot and pass, unless he can't see anyone. The person that he would normally be able to see would be the Ogrim, but thanks to the fact that it goes in a snaky cover line, he can't see anyone, so he's going to have to do a normal move and then try and shoot someone.
Pillars to the sky. Cover.
Indeed. So that means that he's going to go...
So would it be 2 because he's jumping over?
So 2, 3, and can he see anyone to shoot this time around? He's not drawing a line there. And maybe he can shoot...
I think he can shoot the sniper.
He can shoot the sniper over here. So he's going to be rolling with his las gun 4 attacks, hitting on 4s to try and hit my guy over here.
Okay.
4 attacks hitting on 4s in the veteran. Ooh, he hits...
Sorry about that.
3 times over here. Now, do I have anything that I can use? Battle after... No. Nothing that I can use there, but I have 3 defense dice, and I'm looking for 4s, I believe,
and
to
there's
save.
2 crits.
2 crits that are right there. Ooh, I make 1, but that means that I will be taking 2 crits
6
worth
damage.
of 6 damage straight away to the veteran, so that is going to put him right on down there, my friend. Ouchie wowa! Flenny, no! Okay, so next up we have... It's one of our operatives' activation.
Would he like to move into cover, maybe, because of the grisly bumming that he just received?
Yeah, the thing is as well, is if I move him in and get a good round of shooting against that guy over there, potentially taking him off the spot, that is going to mean quite a lot less firepower coming back from their las guns.
Well, I think that we have to play this as we need to take out the guys with guns, and
100%.
then the Zealot and the Ogrin can stab Poxwalkers to death.
The Mobian Troopers are definitely priority target number 1, so he's going to go 1, 2 for his first activation, of which you get 2 each time it comes up, and then he's going to perform a shoot action against that Mobian Trooper over here, who is in cover. But let's just see what I can do here. This operative can perform a second shoot action if the target is no more than 4 hexes from it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can't do that. I do have a telescopic sight, which is if you're more than 3 away. 5 and 6s are critical hits, and also... So that's one of them. Ooh, I can give somebody a free action, which could be quite nice.
There's 5 dice.
So this is
hot shot.
This is the hot shot volley gun coming in, hitting on 3s, but 5s and 6s are deadly beans. Ooh, okay, so I do hit 3 times, and I've got 1 crit in there. Now, the operative that we're shooting against, he has a 5-up save, so he gets 1 retained automatically being in cover, and 2 5-ups. Neither made, so he will be taking...
So that one's gone, so he's going to take whatever the damage is, so 3, he's going to take 7 damage.
And they only have 7 wounds apiece.
Ooh, take that,
So, boom! Get out of here, Mobian Trooper, and we will remove Mobian Trooper 2 from the deck if it comes up. Okay, not a bad round of shooting from that guy. Now, would I want to give somebody a free action to do something else?
Well,
I could give this guy an action to do a smite down there and get rid of Flenny.
you could. The other thing you could do, and I know that we had our initial thoughts that we were going to pair off in different directions, but considering that the veteran is so injured,
yes,
could you maybe use that free action to move the Psyker behind him so we can heal him immediately?
Yes, that makes a lot of sense. So I'm going to use my combat drill. So this is select one of the friendly kill team operative in the line of sight and up to 4 hexes away, which it definitely is. You can perform a free action, so it's going to do a free move. 1, 2, 3, ending there, ready for the next round. Good moves, Beanie. And moving into the next activation is number 2.
You're dead!
Which means we move in again, which is us.
So I think, again, go with the Psyker.
Yep.
Heal Duty Dum.
And then maybe chuck a smite down there, shall we?
See, because he's got a nice line of sight on a Poxwalker and potentially on Flenny.
I think technically he can shoot Flenny because there's a lovely little measuring tool that came in the box that allows you to see line of sight.
Where do we put the lovely measuring
2
tool?
secs. After checking the rulebook, unfortunately the Psyker is not in the line of sight because it goes across that cover line there, so cannot see Flenny, but it can see the Poxwalker. So for its first activation, he's going to use his once per game. He's going to flip that over, remove 6 damage from this guy here. So he's going to put him back up to 8, which will be nice, and because I think he was on 2 rather than 3. And then he's going to do a smite down the line, which is going to be 4 dice. Hitting on 3s and 5s, and lethal 5 ups on this.
You can do it, easy.
Onto the Poxwalker. Let's get that dice out of here.
Whoa now.
Whoa now. Oh, only 1. See, this I told you, man. I'm not that good at rolling. So that means that I do 1 lethal, and there is 3 saves to make for this guy here of 5 ups. Or 6 ups in his case. None made, so he's going to take the full whack of 5 damage.
5 damage, yeah.
And the Poxwalkers have 8, so he has 3 wounds remaining.
A 3.
Yeah. Next up, let's see what we got, and it is, Darktide Mobian Trooper 1. Now, he can't see anyone because he's behind cover at the moment, so he's going to have to do a move and then shoot. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3. And unfortunately for me, the only person that he can shoot is going to be the veteran because of this angle. It won't be able to go down there.
I'm not super happy.
It's going to be 4 attacks hitting on 4s again, Beanie. Oh, and he's rolled spicy again. I get 3 dice, but 1 of which is automatically retained for being
so we'll
in
take
cover.
that one away.
So I've got 2 more saves.
Get a 6.
Oh, double 6s, boxcars, no damage taken. The veteran basically just turned around and was like, right, that's it, bad enough, turning on hacks. Cheats, boys, cheats. And thus ends the turn.
It is a good day to die. That was the cheat from Warcraft 2 for God mode.
Yes. Next up is Fat Boy Poxwalker over here, who's on 3 wounds. He is going to have to do a fight and pass or normal move and fight. He can move 3. 1, 2, 3. That puts him in direct conflict with the Ogryn. So now it's going to be, his diseased weapons are 4 attacks hitting on 4s, doing 2 and 3 damage apiece.
He hits twice.
Hits twice. Now put them into the side of the pool there because the Bullgrin is obviously, or the Ogryn is going to be fighting
so
back.
He has 4 attacks hitting on 4s, I believe.
His
or is it 3s?
Oversized bayonets, 4 attacks hitting on 3s, 4s, and 5s.
Yeah, baby. Oh.
Okay, so there's 2 hits out of that to 2 hits. Now, you will be taking a mighty 2 damage.
What if it's a crit?
Oh, it'll be 3 damage then.
Yeah, I'll take 3 damage, and then I'm going to stab him really hard in the face.
Yeah, so he is dead. The Poxwalker has been taken out of action, but you've taken 3 damage in the process. Okay, next activation. Let's see what we get. Ooh, it's the guy with the hammer and the weird broken stub because he just can't choose what his favourite thing is.
Well, he's dual wielding.
Yeah, exactly.
Just the whirling dervish approach.
He's taking the Halo 2 approach there. Now, he can't definitely get into action with anyone, so he's just going to have to move 3 spaces towards our kill team. That's the end of his activation. Next up is... it's the guy next to him who has some weird sort of chains and offal combination. Gross, disgusting. Now, he definitely can get into combat with, unfortunately, my bloody veteran again. 1, 2, 3. He's next to that, so I'm going to be taking 4 attacks, hitting on 4s. Ooh, 2 there. I don't get any cover bonus.
Hitting a crit, and you've got, what, 3?
3 attacks with my goon boot.
Hitting on 4s.
Hitting on 4s, so I ain't that fighty. Ooh, unless he...
Oh, yeah, you are.
Oh, yes, I am.
Okay, so you're going to take 3 for the crit.
Yeah, let me just see if we can do some parrying. Well, call me Barry the Parry, because right now I found out that I can parry, even though I'll be taking 3 damage from the first hit there. I will parry with that, and then I'll do 2 rounds of crits back, so it'll be 6 damage, which will not kill him, but it will bring that Poxwalker, who was so Larry, down to 2 wounds remaining, and it will knock a mighty 3 wounds off of my character.
Oh no, my
He's
bones.
feeling a bit sore for himself again, but still, he's alive, and that's all we can ask for. Moving on, we've got this Poxwalker with the axe, who's over here. He again marches solemnly towards the Ogryn. Next up, ooh, baby. Okay, we've got the Zealot, we've got what's his name, Sammy the Servo, and we've also got the Ogryn left. Now, is the Ogryn going to go absolutely ham wild kill him, or is the Zealot going to push forward over here and get rid of that guy? I don't know.
Well, the Zealot does have a hilarious flamer.
It's quite...
5 attacks, range 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I will need to use the dash or the move, and then I can flame him.
Okay.
Okay, so I'm going to move 1, 2, 3. Flame on.
Hell yeah, brother.
Okay, so it only affects my chain blade, the fancy, spicy extra damage.
Not that you need it though, because it's 5 attacks hitting on 2s, 2s, and 3 damage.
Easy.
Let's see it, baby. Ooh, okay, so there's 3 hits there, so that's 6 damage in total so far. But let's see if he saves any of them, because he's got a 5-up save. Does he save it?
Saves 2.
Oh, so he takes a mighty 2 damage from the flamer over there, and thus ends the
Did we over-egg the pot?
No, it's fine. It's all good. So he's going to be down to 5 wounds over there. Okay, next up on the activation block is... Oh, it's us again. Okay, so we've drawn another activation for our kill team operatives. We've got the Ogryn, who hasn't activated, and Sammy, who hasn't activated yet. I feel like it's time for the Ogryn to really rip everyone a new behind.
I think he feels very, very similar about this.
Now, he's got a good bull charge. We can do some extra damage on the charge against that Poxwalker.
Well, yeah, I was planning to charge him and then stab him in the face with my Ripper Gun's blade.
Good idea, I'd say. So charge on in.
Going to go to here because of the line of sight thing.
Yeah, good idea.
So I've charged in.
D3 mortal wounds to him straight away. So that's going to be 2 mortal wounds to the Poxwalker.
So he's down to 6.
Down to 6. I'll keep a track of it over here. And now straight into the fighting.
Which is 4 attacks.
4 attacks, hitting on 3s, 4s, and 5s. Ooh, okay. So he's going to be 2 big hits there. And then the Poxwalker is
4 attacks.
It's 4 attacks, is it? One more, is it?
There you go.
Hitting on 4s. He hits you back 2 times. Remember, you get to activate first, and you can kill him, obviously.
So I'm going to do 5 damage.
So he's going to be down to a 1, and then that's going to be doing 3 damage back to you with his diseased paws and claws.
And then I murdered him.
2, 3. So you're on 8 wounds now, but the Poxwalker has been tenderized, to say the least. A good activation, but we are taking a fair amount of damage, actually, this time around. The first time we did this, we were cruising through.
Yeah.
Luckily, though, our prayers have been answered, because the final activation is, of course, for us again. Everyone else is activated. It's just Sammy, the servo, which I feel we should have him move this way, because it's the least amount of operatives that could get in his way, maybe?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Or do you think we should move under the cover of darkness and keep everyone, surround him like the cage in Blood Bowl?
Well, this is the thing. The cage that he could have, if he stands next to him, then I can take damage for him.
Oh, yes, because you've got the Protector ability. That's a great idea. Let's move him up then. So, should we put him here? Because he'd have to go...
And he can do a dash, can't he? So he'll have 2 activations.
Yes, that's true. So, should we move him there?
So yeah, you can stand in front of me, and then... because he's adjacent to me, I can just put my face in the way of the bullets, I guess.
Yes, let's just double check here. As target, you can choose this ability, swap those operatives around, and this operative becomes the target. Good, because I was just worried then that he may actually get a lucky shot through, but then luckily you can flip them.
Yeah, I'm just going to get stabbed in the face for him.
Excellent, so that is the first round of combat done. I'm going to shuffle up and be right back. Round 2 beginneth as such. 2 more Poxwalkers crawled out of the darkness, their feculent stink infecting the area around them. Boo, hiss! Indeed. Now we go into the first activation, and it is one of the booest and the hissiest, which means that it's going to be this guy here, going 1, 2, into the Zealot, which is a huge mistake on his part, if we're honest. It is 4 attacks from the diseased weapons, hitting on 4s against the Zealot over here. Oh, it only hits once, but it is a crit. Now, the Zealot, on the other hand, will be hitting back with 3 attacks on the chain blade, hitting on 3s, but it's 1 extra attack for Militant, and you get to re-roll 1 of your attacks as well.
I do, so hitting on 3s.
Ooh, re-roll 1 of those, failed. Beautiful. That is 3 hits, 1 of which is a crit. Now, you are going to take 3 damage from the diseased weapons, which ain't great, but you are going to murderize him afterwards.
So, ow, my face.
Just for those just for those at home, this would be 5 damage, 4 damage, 4 damage. That's quite
yeah. 13 is enough to take out a Poxwalker. So,
just awful at that point there. Absolutely obliterated. Okay, so now we're moving into a next activation. Ooh, it's one for us. Now, we were discussing off camera that the best possible tactical choice for us is to activate the Zealot over here, the Veteran over here to fight this Poxwalker and then shoot down at that guy there, because obviously 1 round of successful damage will kill that outright because his gun butt still does
Question the first.
Yes?
Can you shoot through your own people?
It would technically not be going through them, but I do think that I can shoot through other things. It's only line of sight blocking.
You could shout duck, and then as long as I don't shout where, we're okay.
So I'm going to attack with 3 attacks, hitting on...
Isn't that 4 dice?
3 attacks, hitting on the 4s. Just need one of these to go through, and it does indeed.
Yeah, so it doesn't matter about rolling that.
So that Poxwalker is dead, and then I'm going to shoot at this Mobian Trooper over here, and because you are 1, 2, 3, 4, unfortunately I can't use my thing there, but I can do a telescopic sight, and I can count these as lethals on 5-ups.
Delicious.
And, ooh, okay, that's pretty dang good.
Oh, yeah, he's not feeling hot there, is he?
So he's got 3 saves to make against my 4 amounts of
lethals.
damage, and 2 lethals, which is
So
really nice.
5-ups, I believe?
It is indeed. Oh no!
Oh, I apologise for that.
Oh
So,
no, your rolling's too spicy.
So those 2 disappear to them.
Yep.
One of the lethals gets taken away, but it is still
4 damage.
still 4 damage.
So he's down to 1 wound remaining.
Oh,
Couldn't get him there, unfortunately, which
sorry.
is very annoying, but it's okay, because the next one up
Did
is...
I just roll 2 5s and a 6 there?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Yeah, no, you're rolling spicy today. But for the enemy team, this guy with the flail has been taken out of action by Beanie just now, so we skip his turn. Oh, next up, it's us again.
So, I think what we should do is move the zealot up.
Yes.
Or I could just stand the zealot still, flame on, and then it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Can you shoot twice?
You can't shoot
No,
twice,
you can't,
unfortunately. But what you could do is a dash back over here and then flame this guy, so he would be out of range for a charge.
God, that seems cowardly, but I love it.
It's repositioning. You could just go like over here, and then you flame this guy, kill him real dead, and then that stupid Poxwalker can't even get to you.
Okay, so 5 attacks, hitting on 2s.
You just need one of these to go through. Ooh, okay, brother.
Well,
okay,
well, as long as now when you rolled the 3 defense dice, you don't spice it up like I did.
Let's see if I can just get... I did a little, but not enough. So he is very dead. That Mobian Trooper is out of it, and that means that apart from Flenny, there's no shooting threat on this board, which is fantastic. So next up is the activation of... Oh, it's us again. So that means you could potentially finish off Flenny before he even gets a chance to go to you, mate.
Okay, can I move through Sammy the Servitor?
You cannot. He counts as an operative for this.
Okay, so 1, 2, 3...
And then you could just rip a gun him to hell.
I could do.
But then you've got to keep Sammy next to you, or alternatively, I can move my Psyker up over here and smite down.
I was going to say, I think we want to keep this defensive Aegis.
Great idea. So I'll activate the Psycho 1, 2, 3. I now have a clear line of sight to Flenny, which I didn't last time. 4 attacks, lethal, 5 ups. Michael, let's try and keep that in the dice tray.
5s are great.
Ooh, I hit 3 times, and 2 of them are lethals, which is very nice. So you're looking at 3 saves of 5 ups. And that will count out one of my lethals there, but unfortunately that's going to be 8 damage, which is going to kill Flenny.
Flenny!
We barely knew ye. To be honest, I didn't want to know him anymore because of the amount of damage he did to my veteran. Bloody hell, like. So that's the end of the Psychoscope, and now there is no shooting threat on this board, which definitely relaxes the Shrinkter a little bit. But speaking of Shrinkters...
But not too much, because that's a problem.
We end up with these 2 smelly gas bags over here, and one of which is about to activate now, who's going to go, ooh.
Shambler.
And then this guy... Oh, it's us again.
Right, so we're going to send Servo Skull.
Ooh, yes, so that's a first activation there, and then he's going to use a pass action, which is what you've got to do to search it. Flip it over and look for number 1, pray for number 1, pray for number 1, pray for number 1. Ah, dang it, we're looking for number 1, not number 2.
He had a poo.
Hey. Okay, right, so moving on to the next activation. It is the Mobian Trooper that we've just taken out. Next up is us once more. Now, it's only the Ogryn left to activate.
It is.
So does he want to rip and or tear?
So he's going to go in die tree.
Yes.
And then you're going to shoot him in the face.
Yes.
And he's now back in defensive range.
Oh, yes.
Unless, of course, he activates. Oh, no, then I'll
You'll be okay. You're okay.
Okay, so the Ripper Gun, I believe, has 4 attacks hitting on 4s.
4 attacks hitting on 4s, 4s and 5s. Ooh, blimey. Okay, so that is a very successful And then it's going to be 3 saves, 5 up for this guy, who makes one of them, cancels out one, but unfortunately he's going to be taking a whopping 8 damage to the chops. That is enough to kill that Poxwalker outright. A beautiful display of violence. And finally, it is this big fat Mamajow. 1, 2, 3. He can't get anywhere near. That's him done. So finally, that's the end of the turning point, because that guy also died. So I'm going to shuffle up and be back for turning point 3. Let's do it. We're back in. 2 more horrible, stinky pus bags have shambled onto the battlefield over here, which is fine. We can deal with that. Except, watch out, he's moving. 1, 2, 3. Ah, egad, he's put himself into group slicing range for the Zealot. Next up, it is our activation. Would you like to go in and have a whale? Bleh! And or bleh!
Indeed.
Okay, so the Zealot is now in combat. 4 attacks with the blade because of the Zealot upgrade. It's going to be doing 5 and 6 damage apiece and 3 damage to the person next to him for every successfully resolved one.
And if I
Reroll 1 as well.
Yep.
Oh, and also when this operative is fighting in combat, its attack results. Oh, wow, that was not even words. Its attack dice results of 5 and 6 are critical hits instead of 6.
Oh, well, isn't that nice?
So your disruptor grenade is going to really help here. Okay.
Well, it didn't.
Reroll 1.
But it did there.
Oh, so 2 crits thanks to the disruptor generator. So it's 4 attacks from the diseased weapons going in as well. And not as spicy indeed, and you can parry one of those straight away.
Okay, so yes, I'm going to parry that one off.
Okay, so that means you've got 3 rounds of successful damage going in. So that's going to be 1 6 damage. So that's going to be 6 damage to him and 3 to the guy next to him. I'll tally up. And then you're going to do another.
So this then will be
5 damage.
5. So rounding up.
So he's going to be on 5. And then he's going to be dead, isn't he?
So he's gone already.
And then resolve. Oh, you can't resolve another one because there isn't a target to resolve it against at that point. But he's taken 5 damage. That puts him down to 3 wounds remaining off of that brutal charge from the Zealots. Very good going there. And that ends his activation. Oh, it goes into us.
Servo Skull?
Why not? Let's move him up. 1, 2, 3. Put a dash on there.
Yeah, I'm going to dash him
just so we can get him up onto that.
You can't take the thing, so you have to pass.
Yeah, unfortunately not, but he's ready to do so in the next activation. Then it is the big guy who was just taken out of combat, so he is out. Then it is the guy with the shrub and the 1, 2, 3. Behold my shrubbery!
Hang on, it's a shank, not a shrub.
No, but it was because I said it was like a weird shard, and then in my mind I was like, wouldn't it be funny if it was a shrub instead?
Well, like the Knights of Ni.
Yeah. Do you see that they're getting a Magic the Gathering secret lair?
Oh, that's
Monty
so
Python thing. Yeah, it's amazing.
Well, I want that game.
Yeah. Next up, it's our activation over here. Should I just shoot him and be done with that smelly boy?
If you would, yes, that would be delightful. 1,
2, 3, 4. Can't re-roll or get extra shots on that.
But you have got the telescopic thing to make it
critical.
Yeah, critical on 5s.
Criticals on 5s going into the Poxwalker. Oh! Bloody hell me!
You sound like Rick Mail right now.
No, I got 5 attacks, mate. I got 5 attacks. That was a success. That was a successful hit.
I'm sorry.
There we go, my friend. So now it is. Oh God.
3 on 5s for Poxwalkers.
It is indeed,
defensively.
And
so I stopped one of them.
But he will be taking a mighty.
A lot.
Oh, blimey! So it's going to be 12 damage. Because it's 3 damage apiece, and there's 4 of them, wasn't it?
Yeah, but 3 of them were crits.
Oh yes, of course they were.
So that would be 12 on its own, so 15.
Oh, blimey! God, he did not want him to live there. No. He did not live well. And you know what? I can use my. Oh, it's once per battle phase, so I've already used that ability there.
Yeah, because you could have got me to activate and
then do another fight. But another person can activate, and it's going to have to be the Ogren. Get him up there. Get his little buddy safe with the protector rules.
I love you. I love you too.
And then
I love him.
And finally, it's got to be the Psyker who's going to go 1, 2, 3.
And could you then maybe shoot down, or can you not shoot at someone that's in combat?
Ooh, let's double check the rules. We've checked the rules, and it says for line of sight that as long as it's not going through a fully occupied terrain tile like that, or an impassable one, that I can draw a line of sight to that guy so I can shoot him. So you're going to get smited, my friends. 4 attacks, hitting on 3s, 5s are great. And they are, indeed, real great.
Okay, well, as long as he doesn't absolutely pump up the gems now, we'll be all right.
Yep, looking for 5s. No,
he didn't.
So the Poxwalker is out of there, and that is the end of that turn, which means now I've got to recreate the deck and bring 2 more Stinky Boys back.
We've cleared the board, though.
I know, right?
Hooray!
Warning, warning, 2 more Smelly Boys have arrived on the field over here, and one of them is dangerously close to Sammy the Servo Skull. Let's hope that we can deal with that threat. Luckily, we get to activate first.
Go, Bullgrin!
I was about to say, so the Ogren's going to go in first and just chew that boy up, is it? Okay, right, so it's a charge, D3 mortal wounds straight away onto him. For the big 1.
Yay! That was disappointing.
Okay, but now you get to do your full attacks, which is 4 attacks hitting on 3s with the oversized bayonet, my friend. And, oh, you hit with everything. Oof. And then he's going to be attacking you back. 4 attacks with his diseased claws. I mean, it's pretty good, but not good enough, I feel.
No, even if he does any parrying against me, so I'm going to parry one of his blows.
Yep, straight away, so he's going to do 2 damage back to you, and then you are going to obliterate him
he's
right
dead.
there. So then he's dead, so you take 2 wounds from that, that puts you down to 7, but you have taken that threat out immediately. Okay, so next up, it is, it's the guy who just got taken off the board, which is good, because he would have attacked Sammy the Servo Skull then. It's us again. I think I'm just going to turn this guy around here, unless you would like to activate Sammy the Servo Skull and start passing it, and then move on, because if he gets number 1 straight away, then we just go. Then we just get it. Come on, come on, go. Oh, that's such a long trek over here. God dang it. Okay, fair enough, fair enough. Okay, so that is his pass. He can now move after that. Yeah, just get out of there, Sammy. Get out of there as quickly as you
But
can.
I love you.
Come back. And then over here it is, oh, beautiful stuff. It is the, I reckon.
So maybe you move that 1, 2, 3,
yeah,
and then
do
down
a
the line.
smite. Go over there, smite down the line. 4 attacks?
Yeah, it's
4 attacks. Hitting on 3s. Oosh, oosh, oosh. Ooh, super spice again, because that is another 2 lethals out of that.
2 lethals, 2 there, and 3
saves of
5-ups.
5-ups. Oh, wow, no damage taken because B decides to roll the triple 6s.
Why can't I do this when we play normal games?
No, I don't know, but I'm scared. Moving on, it's us once more. I think at this point here, I'm going to have to turn around and shoot this poor Mama Jammer. 5 attacks with the shot volley gun.
And 5s are lethal.
Oh, they are not as good. His stinky aura is so powerful that I feel like I can't do any damage against him. And now it's 3 more saves.
Is he a used nappy filled with
I hate
burnt
this.
hair?
I hate this. Oh my God, he's taking
He's
no damage
completely
again.
fine.
No damage again. 2 rounds of the hardest shooting that we've got in our army, effectively. No damage taken. Oh dear. But okay, that's fine, because we're up next with the Zealots. Now let's just double check here. I'm going to go into the rules.
He's going to go over to here, so when this guy comes in...
Yeah, you're blocking it right away.
And then he's just going to stab him good.
I like that a lot. That's a very clever idea. And then finally, it's got to be, he's going to have to move over. 1, 2, 3, straight towards the Psyker. But that ends that combat round. Another 2 are coming, Bean. I'm not happy about this. So here we are. The next round has been created. And it's quite comical because the 2 rolls that we had means that the 2 Poxwalkers have come in straight away into combat with 2 of our operatives. And who gets to activate first? It is us. Now, I have a plan, by the way. If we move Sammy forward, right, and I've got an ability with my guy that I can give them a free action.
So you can move
I can
again.
move again, double move,
Well,
potential.
and also it'd be good to move him because he might...
He would go, well, technically he'd go for the Zealot because he's closer, but it's
Yeah.
always a worry, isn't it? I don't know. If we could do that and string it out a bit later, we could kill this guy first, and then worry about that later.
Yeah. Or you could do the Psyker.
Oh, let's not. The psychic powers did not work in my favour last time.
Okay, let's start
Kill,
over there.
crush, kill, destroy.
So it was 4 attacks with the extra 1.
4 attacks, and you get to re-roll 1 of your dice, and 5s and 6s are lethal. Oh, he's so dead. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going to re-roll,
No.
surprisingly.
I will, however, roll for his diseased weapons and claws.
Why, Jules? Why are we doing this to
Why
ourselves?
are we doing this to each other? It's meant to be a cooperative game. What is going on?
Okay, but that is 6 damage straight up, right?
Yeah, that's 6 damage straight up. So
So he's on 2.
He's on 2, and then he's going to hit you back for 3. which is going to put your guy down to 3 themselves.
Oh, no.
And then just kill
I'm
him.
gonna kill him.
Yeah, then just kill him. Ooh, we need to move quickly because we're running out of wounds.
Well, the Zealot has died several times in our games
Yes.
because he's so zealous in his prosecution of war.
It's quite fitting, really, isn't it?
Yeah.
Next up is this guy here is going to charge in against my Psyker, which ain't great for
You
my...
got a staff though. It's terrible.
It's not that great,
It's,
really,
pretty,
is it?
it's as good as a gun butt, it seems.
Let's see how he does with his diseased weapons and claws. Oh, God, dang it, man.
Hang
Stop.
on, wasn't I meant to roll that?
Well, you can roll my dice here. 3 attacks, hitting on 4s. Once per game, when an attack dice inflicts damage on this operative, I can use this equipment. Ignore the damage. I may have to do that if I take too much of a drubbing. I hit 0 times. Oh dear. So that's going to be 6, 7, 8. That is leaving me on 1 wound. I may choose to use my ability on
stop
one of those 3. So that means that I will be taking 3, 4, 5. Oh my God, Bean. It's all falling apart now.
Oh no. This is what happens when you roll your own attacks against yourself.
Yeah, I know that. So I took 5 damage there, didn't I, in total? Yeah, so I'm down to 4 wounds remaining. It's not looking great, but we must carry on. We must persevere. He's going to be... He's already dead because of the fact that he was in combat with the Zealots. It is our chance to activate now. Let's move Sammy out of the way. Or do you want to kill the Ogre so he has definitely no chance to do any damage?
Well, yeah, it means that I just get to fight first, doesn't it?
If you fight and then move, let's just get
Yeah.
him out of there towards the main...
Okay, so 4 attacks.
Yep.
Hitting on 3s. Uh-oh.
That's
Oh, no,
not
no,
too bad.
it should
Not
be
too
enough
bad.
unless he parries, of course.
Which he won't do because it's not in the AI that they have. But he does hit you 2 times. Right, so how much damage are you going to do first?
So that's 5.
5 damage to him, and then he's going to hit you back for 3, so it's going to put you down to 4 wounds remaining.
Uh-oh. And then dead.
And then dead. Okay, so that...
And then
pops
move
off.
3.
Yeah, then just get out of there, man. Get out of there. This is getting a bit tense right now, isn't it, really?
Bit too spicy for the pepper.
I know, right? It sucks in the same way that we have to have the servo be the one there. We need Sammy to move quicker. Like, it's a... I don't know if we can last. Okay, so now we've got just the Zealot left, or Sammy. It's Sammy's turn to activate. 1, 2, 3, and a dash. There we go.
Why don't we just keep him across the line,
Yeah,
top
that's
line,
brilliant.
just out of safety.
Good idea, actually.
And then the Carskin is going to have to move and shoot.
I reckon that he's going to shoot down, and then he's going to use his ability to give him a free activation.
Okay.
Unless...
That's once per game, isn't it?
That's
though?
once per battle phase.
Yeah, and we've done that.
Unfortunately, I don't think I can do
Hang
that
on,
then.
isn't a battle phase the round?
No,
because that would mean that he'd get to do it every single
No,
turn.
yeah, it's just once per.
Okay.
In that case, then we're just going to have to take our lumps, and I'll have to just kill him if I can from here. So 5 shots coming in.
Wasn't that Sammy's draw?
No, I just drew another one.
Oh, sorry, I missed
So
that.
5 shots going back into this absolute loser over here, and he hits 4 times, 1 of which is a crit. So
Okay.
there is 3 saves of 5 ups to keep him alive. He is dead. Okay, thankfully. That is another Poxwalker out. Another day, another dollar, another battle phase begins. So here we go. We are up. We have got the activation. Should I just shoot away up the line at that guy up there?
Yeah, kill him. Kill it.
Cool. Right, okay, so 5 shots from the las gun. Okay. Can I get him? Oh, yes, I can, baby. 2 crits, 3 crits, actually.
But can I show what Nurgle can do?
Oh, man, please don't. Please don't. We've had enough of it already. No, he's dead.
No,
okay.
he's fully dead.
Okay, so that was how a round of shooting should go in this game. Being picked off immediately. Good work, mate. It's us again. Sammy, go. 1.
2.
Actually, no. Move the Ogren away so you can't get charged and
But
have any damage there.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, that's fine.
And then dash, so
Yeah.
he's next to his best friend.
Perfect. That works. An absolute treat. Then he will move. He's dead, actually.
Cool.
Then we will move Sammy. 1, 2, 3, and a dash. Come on, man.
Go,
You're
Sammy.
so close. And then next up, it's us again. The Zealot. Do they want to move around to cover?
So he wants to get out of the immediate punching.
Yes, because we are on
1,
quite low
2.
wounds.
3. He's going to just go to there.
Yep.
Because from there it'll be 1, 2, there.
Yep, and a dash as well. Cool, so it keeps him out of the line of fire. Then it's that guy moving down for 3. And then finally, it's us, the Psyker, I think I'm just going to fire a smite up there and just see if I can do that.
If you can kill him, that'd
I'm
be
next
wonderful.
to the exit as well. So hitting on 3s, 5s are great. Ooh, triple
Very
sixes
nice.
again.
However, I might match that energy
Yeah, I
right
know,
now.
right? Trip 6s into... No.
Nope.
Okay, so he is dead, my friend.
Bye-bye.
Okay, that's good. We cleared the board once more, and it does mean that next time we'll at least be able to check one. And I'm just... Please, Sammy, find it so we can get out of here. Okay, my friends, we've got this guy over here. We've got that guy over here. Let's see if we can get through this. Is Sammy just going to rush on and see if it is objective number 1 over there first?
Well, yeah, he can't be hurt over there.
No,
so.
he can't. So 1, 2, 3, and then a pass. Please, 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 please. Yay!
Yay!
Right, now we just need to get him the hell off the board as quickly as possible. But that's the end of his activation. I knew it was going to be the last one. I was like, we would probably go for that one. No, it's going to be the last one, clearly. Okay, next up, it's us again.
Flamer.
Flamer, 1, 2, 3, 4.
So I need to move to there.
So a dash, then a flame, straight into the Poxwalker. 5 shots, my friend, into that smelly pus bag. Ooh, it's all hits bar 1, and then it's 3. 3 saves of 5 up. Do they make any?
None.
None, so that is a full whack of damage for.
So 6, 9 damage.
He is dead. Bye. See ya, loser. Okay, next up it's us again, and I feel pretty. 1, 2, smite.
Can you shoot through a cover line?
You can. He would get the benefit of cover if he was on the other side, but it doesn't say that I am not able to do that.
Okay, cool.
So 4 attacks, hitting on the 3s again. Let's see if I got. Ooh! I'm loving these trip 6s, mate.
You are.
These trip 6s are my bag.
Then it's my turn to do the exactly
Yes,
the
it's
same.
true. Oh! We missed Dark Straight one of them, but he is dead. That is a whopping 20 damage that he would have taken out of
Lovely.
that. Nice. Okay, next up.
Just to be pedantic, it would have been 18.
Oh, true. It's the Ogren. Does he want to move towards the finish line over here?
He does.
So 1, 2, 3 and a dash. Beautiful. He's ready to go. The veteran is going to stay there, actually.
Yeah,
and pass, I think, twice, just because then I can provide some shooting as we go. And then the 2 Poxwalkers that we just killed get to activate
Poxwalkers.
last. So we're into another round of preparation.
50.
The clock is ticking. Can we do this? Let's see. Ooh, it's that Poxwalker over here. 1, 2, 3. He's going around again. Next up it is, it's the other Poxwalker. 1, 2, 3. He can make it into combat with the Zealot. No!
Uh-oh.
Okay, the Poxwalker's attacking. 4 attacks. Ooh,
Why
he
did
hits
I do such a good
everything.
job?
Oh, no, Bean. No. Okay, then you get to attack back.
4 attacks, 5's are lethal.
Oh my god, and reroll one of them. Oh no!
Oh no!
The Zealot's powers are fading.
Oh no, the Zealot is dead!
Oh no, because there's no way you can stop this amount of damage.
So 3,
No!
Zealot dead.
No, the Zealot has fallen. Oh, that is actually really annoying because we need to get Sammy through that gap now. Okay, fine. This is how it is. That's how it is. Damn, man, that is annoying. At least we get to activate again, though.
1, 2, 3, shoot.
He already went, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, he moved down.
That was his first thing. I thought that was last turn.
Was it last turn? I thought it was the beginning of this turn. We've had no activate. Yeah, you're right. This is your time to go. So 1, 2, 3, shoot. 1, 2, 3, and then blast him. Blast him. So revenge. 4 attacks hitting on 3. 4, sorry. Oh no, only 1 hit there.
Oh,
no. Re-rolling. Ooh.
Okay, and defense perfectly fine.
Damn, he's taken no damage.
My Ripper gun did nothing.
It did nothing. The goggles do nothing. Okay, fine. I'm going to level up my volley gun and shoot down at him.
Win.
Please, please. Oh.
Pick up those dice.
Reese Wynn Davis. Let's go. So here we go. That's pretty good, man. Oh, actually, 1, 2, 3, 4. I can make another shooting attack against him finally if I want to. He's dead.
He's dead.
Okay, thank God. Right, so that is him down, which now means that we can move Sammy down. 1, 2, 3, and a dash. Come on.
Is there any way to revive my friend?
Unfortunately not. It means that when we go into the next game, they will come back with some wounds remaining. I think it's like 2d3 wounds, so they'll be okay. We just need to figure out how to heal them going forward. Okay, so then it moves to the Psyker. Brun Breaker. 1, 2, no, I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, so that I'm ready to
Yeah,
leave.
and then shoot it in the face. Shoot it with
4
fire.
base, please. Getting on these. Oh, it's the trip 6s again.
The smite power is so strong with this guy.
He's dead.
Dead. Absolutely annihilated him. That is 3 turns that I've rolled trip 6s when it comes to doing smites or
It's
something like
because
that.
we teased it so mercilessly at the start.
There's something to prove there, isn't there? And then the final activation is us again, who hasn't gone.
The dead one.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Right, well, we'll just ignore that one then. Right, okay.
Wiggle the corpse.
Okay, we'll shuffle up and let's get out of here. All Sammy's got to do is just get across the finish line now. We don't. Do we even need to roll at this point in time? Because
Yeah, we do.
Oh, okay, fine. I can't believe it. There's another 2 Poxwalkers over here. They've been the absolute bane of our entire game, this. Will we get over the finish line? Yes! Activation, Sammy, go! 1, 2, 3, and a dash. He is off. Now, technically, the game says to play until it is all of our operatives off the board, but none of these Poxwalkers can get to us. There's no damage to be had, so we'll just assume that it's 1, 2, 3, out, 1, 2, 3, out, 1, 2, 3, out. Done.
Bye, corpsey.
Oh, wait. Out. Okay, everyone got out in one
that was
piece,
beautiful.
or many pieces in the case of the Zealot. But don't worry, she'll be back for more. So here we are at the end of the successful mission. You've got the winner's podium, which is how many operatives have been slain by these Darktide members, and they get loot based on how vicious they were. The Psyker got 4, the Zealot got 3, sorry, the Veteran got 3, the Ogren got 2, and the Zealot got 1 because they were incapacitated. And Beanie rolled a dice, which is D6 plus 5, to see how many wounds the Zealot got back, and brought them up to 7. Now going into the next battle, the Ogren was, or one of us is going to use a prepare action, which is you get to make one action, which is either loot for another card to increase your inventory, or you can choose to heal, or you can do some other bits as well. So that means that we're going to be doing D3 extra healing wounds on there, but because of the Medipack, you can just do remove 6 damage instead of 2d3. So immediately, boom, she's going to be back up to full wounds going into the next battle over here. Now what we're going to do is take a look at our new cards, see if we want to switch anything else, and then we'll come back with the final results for this beautiful kill team. Right, so we have changed the loadout of our characters. The Ogren is now benefiting from Fired Up, which means that every time he incapacitates a Darktide operative, remove 1 damage from this operative. Pretty decent indeed, keeping him healing while getting him right in combat. And over here, the Veteran also upgraded with Battlefield Savvy, meaning that when they're in cover and a shooting attack is made against them, you can retain 1 additional dice as a successful critical save as a result of cover. So that means that 1 automatic normal, 1 automatic critical. Pretty decent indeed. So thank you very much for watching this episode. It's going to be split into a 2-parter because that first mission ran a little bit long, my friends, but we hope that you enjoyed it regardless, and you can look forward to some crazy action as we come back to Darktide, the miniatures game, in the second video. But if you want to follow us on the social medias, you can follow Beanie over on Instagram at
B4K.
and you can follow me over on Instagram but at RetroJ, but the O is a 0. Hope to see you over there, my friends. Hope that you are having a great day, and we'll see you soon. Bye.